My name is Jessica Derman, and today I'll be presenting you with my personal development plan. But first, I'll tell you a little about myself and the direction that I wish to head in. I'm currently studying to be a trainer and assessor with a focus on teaching business. I'm working on developing the skills and knowledge required to deliver effective training while keeping up with industry trends and regulatory requirements. As a part of my professional growth, I'm also learning how to plan and manage my time effectively to meet the demands of teaching and assessment in the vet sector. Here's a brief summary of what I'll cover throughout my development plan: my experience, time, and the plan itself, technology, the importance of having a plan, and the risks involved. I'll also touch base on how I best plan to minimize those risks. My experience so far with the studying has taught me the importance of time management and the need to plan thoroughly, not to mention where to find all the relevant information to effectively deliver as a trainer and assessor. So far, I'm finding everything relatively easy and readily available, which gives me confidence that the information will be at my fingertips when and if it is needed. Through my studies to become a trainer and assessor, I've learned that effective time management is crucial for success. Balancing the demands of lesson planning, assessments, student feedback, and professional development requires a lot of thoughtful planning. Time management in general allows me to meet my deadlines. Properly planning my time ensures that I can complete tasks like marketing, preparing resources, and attending personal development activities without unnecessary stress. It also allows me to maximize my productivity. So, by allocating time for specific tasks, I'll avoid wasting time on less important activities and can focus on what's most relevant to my studies, my students, and my own growth as an educator. Not to mention, it'll keep me organized. A clear and organized schedule helps me prioritize my tasks, track progress, and make adjustments as needed. To manage my time effectively, I'll break down tasks into manageable steps, set clear goals, and allow some flexibility to handle unexpected issues. Reviewing my schedule daily and adjusting as necessary ensures that I'm going to stay on track, maintain quality in both my teaching and assessment. When designing my personal development plan, I try to follow a more structured approach that includes identifying my current skills, setting specific goals for, for improvement, and creating actionable steps to achieve those goals. The first step was to evaluate my strengths and areas where I need development, such as my knowledge of the vet sector, teaching strategies, and time management. The second step was based on that assessment. I identified areas to focus on, such as improving my instructional techniques, staying updated on industry standards, and enhancing my communication with my students. I explored professional development options like workshops, online courses, and peer mentoring sessions. This also involves subscribing to industry resources and joining networks like LinkedIn. I aimed to map out a realistic timeline for accomplishing my goals, breaking them down into smaller tasks, and scheduling regular check ins to monitor my progress. And by following these steps, I've created a clear roadmap for my growth as a trainer and assessor with a focus on continuous improvement and adaptability in the vet sector. The first thing that I wanted to discuss was the use of technology and how certain platforms and apps can help aid in time management. Technology can be a powerful tool to help you stay on track. With so many on offer, it's tricky to understand which ones work best for you. So I've outlined which ones I've tried and what works best for me. I've narrowed this down to 5 topics, which are tasks, time management apps, progress tracking tools, note taking and knowledge management platforms, learning platforms, and automated reminders. I feel there's a lot to touch base on, so let's just get straight into it. The first topic is task and time management apps. Apps like Trello, Asana allow you to create boards or lists for your goals, breaking them into smaller, manageable tasks. You can assign due dates, track progress visually, and set priorities to ensure you complete those tasks on time. I use Google Calendar and Microsoft Outlook, which allows me to schedule tasks, block time for focused work, and set reminders for upcoming deadlines. I also use recurring events in Google Calendar a lot, which allows me to allocate regular time for ongoing activities like weekly reflections, skill building exercises, accounting reminders, and so much more. Coming on to our second topic, which is progress tracking tools. Apps like Habitica, Streaks, or TickTick let you monitor daily habits and build consistency in activities like your study sessions or professional reading. These tools can provide visual feedback, helping you stay motivated and accountable. For me personally, I heavily rely on my Google Calendar tasks to keep my progress tracking. A lot of my jobs that I need to do, I put into my calendar first, and then tasks are assigned to that need to be ticked off by a certain time or date. I also have a bunch of reminders set to inform me of those deadlines. Thirdly, I'm touching base on note taking and knowledge management platforms. Platforms like Evernote, OneNote, and Notion help you organize your notes, learning materials, progress logs, and more. They sync across multiple devices, support multimedia integrations, and allow you to customize your folders and templates. I use OneNote for quick on-the-go lists and ideas, where I can quickly jot down a lesson plan idea, create a checklist, and communicate with other staff. Fourth topic is learning platforms. So you're probably wondering why I've added this into the technology area. Learning platforms support time management by offering structured content, self-paced learning, progress tracking, and reminders. They ensure accessibility across devices, help prioritize tasks, and often integrate with calendars and task management apps, making it easier to stay organized, on track with your goals. More or less, for example, let's say you need to write a business plan, but you don't know how. See, you could spend hours, days, or weeks figuring out how to do it yourself, or you could enroll in a short course or a mentor program and learn how to do it professionally. This might be more time consuming or a more time consuming method, but ultimately in the long run, it will serve you well. And finally, I'm going to touch base on automatic reminders. So, automated reminders are important as they ensure tasks and deadlines aren't overlooked, helping you stay organized and consistent. They provide alerts for activities like preparing for lessons or submitting assessments, reducing the risk of missed responsibilities, and enhancing productivity by keeping you focused on your priorities. Again, I use Google Calendar for my alerts, which help me stay on track with my daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. By integrating this into my routine, I've improved my organization skills, easily tracked my development, and effectively stayed motivated. Now, let's talk about the importance of having a plan, schedule, and what happens if you don't. Having a plan and a schedule is crucial because it gives you a clear roadmap for achieving your goals. It helps you stay organized, ensuring that tasks are completed on time and that you're focused on your most important activities. When you plan, you can break down large projects into smaller, manageable apps, which makes it easier for you to track your progress and avoid feeling overwhelmed. A schedule also helps in maintaining time effectively by allocating specific periods for different tasks, reducing the likelihood of procrastination. By following a plan, you can stay on track and ensure that you meet deadlines, whether it's preparing for a session, submitting an assignment, or working on your personal development goals and growth. On the other hand, without a plan or a schedule, things tend to become more chaotic and cause unnecessary stress. Tasks can be forgotten and deadlines may be missed, leading you to stress and a decrease in your performance. Without a clear structure, it's easy to waste time on unimportant tasks, or even worse, to feel like you're consistently working but never getting anything done. The lack of a plan often results in rushed work, lower quality, and missed opportunities for improvement. In the long term, disorganization can affect your progress and limit your success. Having a plan and a schedule is a key to staying focused, achieving goals, and minimizing the unnecessary stress. Now, here's the thing. Having a plan and schedule is essential for staying organized. In the long run, in the long term, lack of planning can hinder your progress and success, making it harder to track your goals and adapt to strategies effectively. Now, let's have a chat about the risks involved and how to minimize them, especially when you've got a plan versus no plan. There's a lot of contributing factors that may prevent somebody from sticking to their schedule. I, for one, can say that I have definitely come across a few of them. So here are my top 7 that I have in some way or form have experienced. The first being unforeseen events. Life events such as illnesses, family emergencies, or personal issues can disrupt even the best planned schedules. I literally have 3 kids at the moment and under 5. So time management is, I have to be time managed. Secondly, which is a big one, which is overcommitting, which I also do. Taking on too many tasks or setting unrealistic expectations can lead to burnout and make it hard to stick to a schedule. Thirdly, which is a real kicker, a lack of motivation or focus. If you become distracted or lose interest in the tasks that you're set, it can be difficult to maintain the momentum needed to follow your schedule. Fourthly is very, very common, is procrastination. Putting off tasks or leaving them until the last minute can throw off your entire schedule, leading you to feel rushed and or miss your work or your deadline. The fifth topic on the list, and as mentioned previously, is time mismanagement. Misjudging how long they will take or underestimating those interruptions can cause delays and cause your schedule to fall behind. 6 is external distractions. Work or home environments with distractions like social media, noise, or unexpected meetings can make it difficult to focus and stick to a plan. And finally, is lack of flexibility. If your schedule doesn't allow for adjustments or is too rigid, unforeseen changes or issues can cause it to fall apart. Now, let's talk preventative measures, risk minimization. To minimize the risks of not sticking to your schedule, you need to build some form of flexibility into your plan. Prioritize your tasks by urgency and importance, and set realistic deadlines and regularly review and adjust your progress. Break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed, and incorporate buffer times for unexpected events and distractions, like 15 to 30-minute breaks between clients or meetings, etc. Use this time management tool. Use time management tools such as reminders and tracking systems to stay on top of deadlines and avoid procrastination. By creating a balanced schedule that allows for downtime and adjustments when needed, it can help you prevent burnout and keep you motivated. And that concludes my presentation. I hope you had a great time and learned all about myself, my thoughts so far, and how I best manage my time, and maybe some things that you guys could pick up along the way as well. Thanks. Bye.